So if you didn't know, today is launch day for the new game from Minecraft, Minecraft Dungeons. In short, the game is a dungeon crawler, sort of like Diablo, but based in the Minecraft universe. I've played the game for about 2 to 3 hours and have progressed decently. And because of this, I'm going to give a very shortish review and my personal thoughts on the game. I have played only multiplayer so far, so if you're playing alone, your experience may vary, so just bear that in mind. So the game starts off with a cutscene, which personally I think is very dramatic, but the story is just an average story, it's nothing really special. Once the cutscene is over, you can make your own character from a set amount of preset skins, which while gives you much variety, you can't fully edit your character, and it would be quite interesting for you to add your own personal Minecraft skin like you can do on Minecraft normally. One thing I will say though is the game runs Unreal Engine 4, and honestly for a Minecraft game it looks bloody amazing and it runs butter smooth, so big props for the looks and the whole graphics of it. It just looks great. Performance wise, I've had no issues, but I do have quite a powerful computer, so if you'd like to see a video seeing how the game performs with something much lower end, for example my laptop, I'll be down to do that. Just tell me down in the comments below. And now the most important part, the gameplay. As you see by the gameplay on screen, it is pretty much quite a generic hack and slash sort of dungeon crawler game. However, it's obviously set in the Minecraft universe, which brings a lot of traction to it since it's a Minecraft game. The main gameplay, however, is quite simple. You have one melee weapon, a sword, a pickaxe, a glaive, or some daggers. It depends what you pick up and what mobs drop for you or you find in chests. And you also have a ranged weapon like a bow or a crossbow. Also, there's something called an automatic crossbow, which is really quite insane, and it's literally a machine gun crossbow, and it just fires hundreds of arrows, like, well, not hundreds of arrows, but fires so many arrows in a straight line. It's quite cool. But obviously it burns up through a lot of arrows since arrows are quite limited. Along with your melee and range weapons, you also have spots in your inventory for having 3 artifacts equipped. Now artifacts are like these powerful items which do quite cool things. For example, at the start you get a firework which you shoot out of your bow or crossbow, and it just explodes in a massive ring and does quite a lot of damage to the enemies. But you can get quite a range of things. For example, I also have equipped boots of swiftness, which whenever I press B on the controller I just get swiftness for a few seconds. All of these have recharge times because they obviously can be quite powerful and quite good, so you just gotta bear that in mind when you're playing. You also have a health potion which recharges over time and can heal you up quite a lot, so it's very useful. And so with those tools at your disposal, you hack and slash your way through a range of dungeons. I think right now there is a total of 9 different locations. Those dungeons also follow a story. The main concept of the story is just saving a bunch of villagers, but I'm not going to spoil anything really because you can really play it yourself and experience it. It's nothing amazing, but it's there because, you know, a story's good. You always like a good story in the game. And while I didn't expect it to be like so, I did find that running around dungeons based on Minecraft, hacking and slashing through like hundreds of mobs with a few abilities with a bunch of friends was actually really fun. However, it does also bring us to the downside. The game is very easy. We found that when going into dungeon crawls, we had to set difficulty a few levels above what was recommended in order to get a challenge. And raising the difficulty in this game really just does mean that you get more mobs thrown at you with more HP than usual. And out of all the mobs, there's one that is extremely frustrating, especially high difficulties, and that is the spider. The spider's ability allows us to shoot webs onto the floor, which when you step in, you get stuck. You get stuck in one location for a few seconds, and with the amount of mobs on high difficulty, you easily get swarmed and nearly always die. What makes it even worse is there's no way to actually get out of the web. And in a multiplayer game, if one of your friends goes down, you have a limited amount of time to revive them. Otherwise, a spectre appears, and you cannot fight it, and it will continue to do damage to you until you revive your friend, which is extremely frustrating, especially since you can't actually dodge it or fight it in any way, and you're just doomed to take damage if you can't get to your friend. I feel that and the spiders do need to get balanced in some sort of way. But aside from that and a few glitches, I do not see many issues with the game itself. The only other one would be the lack of content, since if you really want people to carry on playing the game, you probably want to have more maps and more to play in the late game especially. And I'd really like the ability to actually put my own skin into the game, or maybe edit my character even more, which would be really cool if Mojang could do that. So if you do want to give Minecraft Dungeons a try, if you get Xbox Game Pass for your PC, you can get it for £1 for the first 3 months, or the first month. I'm not sure what it is now because I got it for 3 months because I'm a student. But with that, you do get Minecraft Dungeons for a month or 3 months, depending what the actual deal is right now, along with like 60 other games, which is like a really good deal. So yeah, that's about the end of the video now. It's a short one, I know, but I just wanted to put this out because I wanted to put my thoughts in the game, because I've been a big Minecraft Mojang fan since like 2007-8 when I was like a kid. Obviously Minecraft's been a big part of my childhood, so them releasing a whole Minecraft game like a dungeon crawler is quite cool, and I wanted to make my thoughts on it. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. We're trying to hit 1k by the end of the year, and we've grown tremendously over the past month. Thank you all for the support. So that's about it. Like and subscribe. Have a good one. Zips and out.